Hi there, I'm Suranga from English Win. Mama Suranga English Win Welling. Today we are doing a special thing. I'm going to show you a very good YouTube channel if you want to learn English language. So if you are trying to learn spoken language, spoken English basically the spoken part, I'm going to show you a very good YouTube channel so that you will learn a lot. In the Mama Dobri Penandani on the YouTube channel එකක් Mr. AJ Hogge. AJ Hogge කියන්නේ ලෝකේ අංක 1 මුල් පෙළේ ඉංග්‍රීසි ගුරුවරයෙක්. ඉතින් මම කැමති ඔබට පෙන්වන්න AJ Hogge. What you can see is a class conducted by AJ Hogge, and he has millions of students all over the world. ඒ ලෝකේ හැමතැනම මිලියන ගාණක් ස්ටුඩන්ට්ස් ලා යට ඉන්නවා AJ Hogge. AJ Hogge ඉදිරිපත් කරලා තියෙනවා ඉතා හොඳ rules 7ක්. ඒක කියන්නේ නීති 7ක් spoken language එක ඉගෙන ගන්න. එයින් මේ තුන්වෙනි නීතිය මම අද කතා කරනවා. මම කැමතියි තුන්වෙනි නීතියට. නීති ඔක්කොම එක වගේ. ඔබ මේ YouTube channel එකට ගියොත් ඔබට දැක ගන්න හම්බෙවි මේ නීති 7 rules 7. ඒවා එකට යන්න බලන්න AJ Hogge YouTube channel එකට. එයාගේ ඒ rules වලින් තුන්වෙනි rule එක තමයි මම ඔබට අද ඉදිරිපත් කරන්නේ. එයා ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් ඒක කියා දෙනවා. මමත් ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් ඒ version එක winning විදියකට ඔබට පෙන්නනවා. සිංහලෙන් චුට්ටක් පැහැදිලි කරනවා. එයා කියන්නේ ඔබ ඉංග්‍රීසි අහන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔබට ඉංග්‍රීසි කතා කරන්න නම් පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ නැහැ කියලා. ඉතින් අපි යන් බලන්නේ rule එකට. ඔබ දැන් දකින්නේ AJ Hogge.
Hi, this is AJ, and welcome back for secret number 3.
He's going to talk about secret number 3. Shall we see what the secret number 3 is?
Now, the last secret, the last rule, was maybe your favorite, right? No more grammar rules.
Last rule was no more grammar. The rule was of grammar. So he says that no more grammar. If you want to pick up spoken language, you don't want to think about grammar that much. That's what he says. ඒක තමයි යා කියන්නේ. grammar එච්චර ඕනේ නැහැ. Spoken English ඉගෙන ගන්න කියන එක තමයි යා කියන්නේ. බලමු අපි ඉස්සරහට.
Good news for you. But this one is probably the most important rule.
But this one is probably the most important rule. මේක තමයි වැදගත්ම නීතිය.
This is really the central key. It's the main.
This is really the central key. Central key. Central කියන්නේ උදාහරණ මධ්‍ය කියන idea එක. එහෙම නැත්නම් මුල් කියන idea එක, ප්‍රමුඛ කියන idea එක central කියලා කියන්නේ. The central key, the main key, central means main. The main key, it is the main one. So this rule is the main one.
Main one. And this rule or this secret is this.
Secret is
Learn
this.
with your ears.
Learn with your ears. He says, if you won't learn English, learn with your ears.
Not with your eyes.
Not with your eyes. Learn with your ears, not with your eyes. කන් වලින් ඉගෙන ගන්න spoken language ඕන නම් ඇස් වලින් නෙමෙයි. මොකද ඒ කියන්නේ?
Again, learn with your ears, not with your eyes.
Learn with your ears, not with your eyes. Shall we see?
Of course, we're teaching you how to speak excellent English.
We are going to teach you how to learn excellent spoken language, spoken English. How to speak English.
Speak. And to speak well, you have to have excellent listening.
If you want to speak well, you should practice listening. That is what he says. Excellent listening. See, බලන්න, speech comes. කතනේ එන්නේ කොහෙන්ද? See, speech comes.
The speech comes from listening.
Speech comes from listening. Speech comes from listening. Why is that? Why do you say so? Speech comes from listening. What is the theory behind that? What is the logic behind that?
Here's the problem.
Here is the problem. In the prashne.
In school, you mostly learned with your eyes.
In school, you mostly learn with your eyes, because at school we read and read and read, we write and read and write and read. That is what he says. In school, you learn with your eyes, not with your ears.
What did you do? You read a lot of textbooks.
You read a lot of textbooks at school.
You watched a teacher write a lot of stuff.
You watch a teacher write a lot of stuff. Teacher is writing things. You know that in schools, what teachers basically do is they're writing. They are talking about things, that's okay, but mostly they write things, they read things and they write things. They write things on the board in schools. See that?
On the board. Maybe you listen to the teacher.
Maybe you listen to the teacher. Samahat oba teacher ahungkan denawa arti. Teacher pahadili karana eකට ahungkan denawa. Maybe you listen to the teacher explain
English in your language.
Explain in your language. That's what's happening basically. Maybe teacher is explaining English in your language. Teacher must be explaining English in Sinhala. Singling tama teacher English explain karන්නේ. English කියලාදෙන Singling. ඒක අපිට මොනවද ඇහෙන්නේ? Sinhala ඇහෙන්නේ.
So you're hearing your language, not English. And
you are listening to your language, not English. What you listen to is Sinhala, not English. That's what he says.
In your classroom.
In your classroom.
But in general, what's happening is you learning with your eyes. That's what
Basically in schools or institutions, we learn with our eyes. That's what happened.
And maybe still happening now. I don't know.
Maybe still happening now. Tamat වෙනවා ඇති. No, hopefully not after today. But not after today. අදින් පස්සේ වෙන එකක් නෑ සමහරට. He thinks so, but I don't think so. It happens so. So usually we learn with our eyes. We read things, we write things, and listening goes, but that listening is not good for day-to-day conversations. අපි ස්කෝලේදී අපිට ඇහෙන දේවල් ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් ටීචර් කියන දේවල් අපි එදිනෙදා ජීවිතේට කතා කරන දේවල් නෙමෙයි. පොත පෙරලන්න, පිටුව ගන්න, හිස්තැන් පුරවන්න නේද? ඒ වගේ දේවල් නේ කියන්නේ නේද? අපි teacher, generally we don't go to a sort of discussions or conversations, and we are not doing that. So therefore, always in classroom, what we do is instructions, filling the blanks or whatever, comprehension, asking questions, and we are answering, and things like that. But generally, we listen to Sinhala.
Oh, hopefully not. Not after today. So there's a big problem with this. See, when you're just reading and trying to learn grammar rules, for example, by reading grammar books.
You are reading grammar books. You learn vocabulary.
You're trying to learn vocabulary by.
You're trying to learn vocabulary.
Reading vocabulary.
And you write grammar probably, and you learn vocabulary by reading. Yeah.
This. And you're trying to read English dialogues.
You read English dialogues. You don't converse. You don't make conversations. You read English dialogues. Right. She's coming. She's in grade 5 and so on. You know that we do have dialogues in our textbooks and we read them. That is not your conversation. That is not your dialogues. That is their dialogue. Someone has written that.
And then you're doing written tests. And then you're doing all these written activities and
written drills. Written drills, written activities, dialogues or whatever. We are reading, not listening.
Written drills. None of that is helping you with your speaking.
They don't help you with your speaking. Eva, කතා කරන එකට උදව් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ මොකද එයා එහෙම කියන්නේ? කතා කරන එක sound එකක්. Spoken language කියන්නේ sound එකක්. ඔබට මාව ඇහෙනවා. ඒක sound එකක්. Sound එන්න නම් sound යන්න ඕනේ ඔයාගේ ඔලු ගෙඩිය අස්සට. So through your ears. ගිය නැති එකක් වාට කතා කරන්න බෑ. ගියා පළියට කතා කරන්න බෑ. practice වෙන්න ඕනේ. practice කරන්න ඕනේ. හුරුවක් එන්න ඕනේ. ඒව ගැන පස්සේ කතා කරමු. දැන්ට එකම දේ මෙතන මෙයා කතා කරන එක. If you want to improve your spoken language, you should listen to English language a lot.
And that's why you probably read English much better than you speak it.
You probably read English much better than you speak it. What does he say? He says that maybe you read well, but you cannot speak well. Your reading capacity, your reading ability is much better than your spoken capacity.
Or understand it. It's a common problem. It's because
It's a common problem. මේක ලෝකෙ කොහෙත් වැඩේ සිද්ධ වෙනවා. When we are learning English as a second language.
in school you learned with your eyes all the time or most of the time, and you did
All the time or most of the time you are learning with your eyes. And you did very little learning with
very little learning with your ears.
very little learning with your ears. කන් දෙකෙන් learn කරන්නේ අපි. කන් දෙකෙන් learn කරත් ගොඩක් වෙලාවට YouTube videos වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මේවයි අපිට ඇහෙන්නේ සිංහල. වාගේ ඔලුගෙඩි අස්සට ඉංග්‍රීසි ගියාම තමයි ඉංග්‍රීසි එන්නේ. Nescafe machine එකක Nescafe powder නැත්තම් උණු වතුර තමයි කෝප්පෙට එන්නේ. Nescafe powder ඇතුළට ගිහිල්ලා නැත්තම්. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔබට Nescafe නම් හදන්න ඕනි. උණු වතුර දැම්මට හරියන්නේ නැහැ. Nescafe powder දාන්න ඕනි. එතකොට තමයි Nescafe එක එන්නේ. So this is something similar. So if you want to speak English, that is a sort of a sound. So then you should have sound input. Actually, only sound. So that is through your ears. And you should listen. පස්සේ අපි බලමු මොනවද listen කරන්න ඕනි කියලා. මොකක් හරි listen කරලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ English.
Listening, listening, listening.
Very nice. Listening
Is secret number 3, and it's probably the most important one. You gotta listen a lot. You've gotta listen to a lot of English.
You're going to listen to a lot of English. If you want to improve your spoken language. දැන් ඔබ කල්පනා කරලා බලන්න ඔබ හොඳට කතා කරනවා නම් flow එකක් එක්ක මෙහෙම ඕන දෙයක් ඔබට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් නම් ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් ඉගෙන ගන්න කෙනෙක් විදියට උනත් ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයා ගොඩාක් ඉංග්‍රීසි වල listen කරලා ඇති maybe English songs, maybe cartoons or whatever, documentaries or films or things like that. ඔබ හොඳට ඉංග්‍රීසි දන්නවා ඇති grammar සුද්දන්ට වැඩිය හොඳට. හැබැයි ඔයාට කතා කරන්න ගියාම මේ flow එක එන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔබ listen කරලා නැහැ. ඔබ තාමත් listen කරන්නේ නැත්තම් තාමත් සිංහලට නම් අහුම්කම් දෙන්නේ. ඔබට පරණ වැඩේමයි වෙන්නේ. ඒ කියලා කියන්නේ පරණ දේම කරලා අලුත් ප්‍රතිඵලයක් ගන්න බෑ. අලුත් ප්‍රතිඵලයක් ගන්න අලුත් දෙයක් කරන්න ඕන. ඔබ දෙකේ තුනේ ඉඳන් කරපු වැඩේම නම් තාමත් කරන්නේ, then you won't be able to speak properly within a short period of time. If you want to improve your language skills, spoken language skills, what you have to do is to listen to good English, as AJ Hogg says. අපි AJ Hogg listening වල දෙවෙනි part එක අපි ඊළඟට වෙනත් වීඩියෝ එකකින් අරගෙන එමු මේක දික් වෙන හින්දා. එහෙනම් අපි අද නතර වෙනවා.